Here is Charlotte, yet to pick up a top 25 win as a program. This could be a huge night for Brandy Fontaine's club. Longtime High Point coach at NC State under Tim Santoro. 1 win away from 400 as we kickstart the proceedings. Big note for Charlotte in the loss to Mississippi State. Open field turnovers, not handling the high pressure very well. We'll see Coach Santoro bring his lines forward early. It's a packed club with Brooklyn Holt anchoring the defense tonight, sending it out to Fernando Soto. Good promising ball in, a touch on target, and a quick chance from Mana Nakata. Those are the type of balls, Denise, you have to like tonight if you're Coach Santoro.
Oh, for sure. That was a great opportunity and a great shot and goal and a good start for NC State. They'll be looking to do more of that. The true freshman in that attacking midfield position has been excellent. 60+ minutes in her first 4 matches. Part of a revamped midfield. 10 new freshmen coming in. And she's had the most playing time of the new pieces. There's a promising ball for Charlotte. Bader out wide. Holt sends that back into a dangerous spot inside the 6, and it's cleared. As the Wolfpack give it away. This is a Charlotte team that went to its deepest ever run, the semifinals of the American Conference tournament last year. And looking to grow on it, returning 3 all-conference pieces. Laura Kate Westerbeek, the Raleigh native, will throw this in. She's from nearby Athens Drive High School. Her family, the Franchers, in attendance. The Baders also driving up. It was neat seeing all the jerseys pregame. Sitting at 89 degrees right now. We'll see how that plays a factor in this first half. Conditioning. A rare Wednesday matchup tonight. Both teams only one of 2 Wednesdays for each club. Wolfpack will host a ranked Colorado team on Sunday, and Charlotte will head to UNC Greensboro. Is that touch a bit heavy there from the Pack? A bit heavy, but doing well so far. I think for Charlotte, Braylon Francher in the number 6 there, she'll be looking to switch the ball out and get on it in midfield and create for Charlotte. So
here is the goal scoring queen, Macy Bader. 13 career goals, 12 career assists. She's done everything in her 4-year tenure. As Hannah Jabril works possession. One thing with this Charlotte club, very organized defensively. 9 clean sheets last year. Really solid on this end. But right now the Pack dissecting them. And that one a bit high into the student section from Nakata. And now an injury player down for Charlotte. Our lead referee, Catherine McCormick, taking a look.
that's a good opportunity on goal again for NC State. They're really showing their attacking strengths here, and they'll keep on to do that in this 40 minutes left, but good start by them.
That was the captain and the grad senior, Sydney Smith. You could tell she got hit hard on that ankle, but looks to be running it off. Has played in every minute the last 2 years, has never checked out. Such a warrior for the Charlotte defense. And now the Pack applying some really heavy ball pressure, leading to a turnover. Warner in the box, turns, and what a strike for NC State. Annika Warner, her third goal in 2 matches, and the Pack offense is cooking.
Annika Warner, that's what she does well. She's a unique player. She plays up top, but she can also drop in and as a midfielder get turned, and that's what they'll be looking for her to do. Is a fantastic finish as well.
NC State 1 goal in their first 3 matches. Things have changed quickly here for the Wolfpack. And a 1-0 start in the blink of an eye. Annika Woner with her 15th career goal. And now on Hawaiian night, the T-shirts get thrown in the stands. Unfortunately, Denise, you're not the tallest. I don't know if they'll find you up here.
Probably not.
Tim Santoro noting after a road loss at Campbell, he wanted his team to be more clinical in the attacking third. That was certainly the case for Woner. And now can Charlotte provide a spark? Westerbeek on the ball. Good possession. Has Bader. The Charlotte club that has just 1 goal in its first 3 matches, but fired 13 shots on target at App State, but could not finish. Now the Apex native Bader into the corner. And Tolentino deflects that out for a corner. It's a tricky proposition, right? You go 3 matches, just 1 goal if you're NC State, but what an immediate start tonight.
Yeah, it's excellent. I think coming off a 5-0 win gives that team really a lot of confidence coming into this game. And you can see with Annika Woner there, confident in being able to turn and score.
Now the corner kick for the 49ers. That one's played in. Second ball, no, and Protopis still loose. Oh, Protopis is on her line tonight. That was a dangerous ball on the corner.
Fantastic by Protopis.
And that second ball was just as delicious as the first. Now Grace Keeley keeps possession for Charlotte. Club with 10 wins last year, searching for its first result tonight. Now it's Amelia Brown, the Cary native from Crossroads Flex, with possession. The 6'4" midfielder. And that pass well read by the pack. Now Tolentino, the Carolina transfer, holds possession. And her impact will be so huge here for NC State.
Yeah, that was a great step there. It's just reading of the game, and Tolentino done that really, really well and intercepted that ball and just settled the play down again for NC State.
She had played over 50 matches in her Carolina career for the legend Anson Dorrance, and that was a grad transfer, starting 3 matches. Charlotte, who has lived in transition today, another open run for Westerbeek. Bader marked by Holt. Loves to play off her right. State giving her the left. Brown shoots it out wide, and that is offside. Thankfully, our line referee called that early, Brandon Ingram. There's no bigger tease than a late offside flag, but you do want to get right.
You do.
So Protopis here to boot it away, fresh off the clean sheet. Her 5th of her NC State tenure. Jabril, great job shielding. And if you're Tim Santoro right now, his attacking midfielders have caused a lot of problems for Charlotte on the ball. Until that moment right there. Good run through. Bader flings it forward. Promising ball, and Protopis out from her position. Just beats the legs of Peyton Patrick.
That was an excellent ball by Bader. Yeah, that's where you want to get Bader in those spaces, dropping in between the pockets. She's excellent on the ball, great technique, and just a bit too heavy on the pass, but great opportunity.
And the vision of Protopis there to read that pass and beat Patrick, who was waiting on the doorstep. Remember, Protopis, longtime reserve behind Maria Echezarreta until this past season. And that one's forced out by Braylon Francher, the Wake Forest product. She was a state champion here on this pitch 5 years ago, 2019, the high school tournament. And here comes the junior Brooklyn Holt to sling it in. Wanting a handball, no wish granted, and a corner conceded. That'll rile up the NC State students in Hawaiian t-shirts tonight. It's Hawaiian night. If you're wondering, yes, Denise and I are wearing leis tonight, but that is part of the marketing ploy. You got to enjoy every effort to embrace your inner Hawaiian. Mana Nakata here on the corner. Middle of the box. Great header by Smith. Nakata back on side. Back post. No one there for NC State. Tim Santoro's club Sunday, 10 shots on target, 7 corners. They're off to a similar start here tonight.
Yeah, they're really good. They're looking sharp, a lot of energy, good chances as well, and they'll keep trying to create opportunities, but it's been good so far.
Charlotte, who's played from behind over 100 minutes this year. This is a familiar position for Coach Fontaine. Surrendered a second half lead at App State to earn a point, and now a foul picked up. Grace Keeley on the ball there. It is Tuve Hodney, the Norwegian product, junior defender. A defense that does return all 4 of its back line. Now Charlotte in the run of play. Weber with a solid touch to limit that through ball. That is the one area Charlotte's had success, these running balls into passing lanes.
Yeah, and the transition mostly. I think that's where Charlotte can really catch NC State because they're full of energy going forward.
Now it's Peyton Patrick, gets a nutmeg, jukes one. Patrick turns on target, and that ball sits like a cupcake in a candy store, waiting right in the middle and cleared. That was a defender. You must be holding your breath when a ball sits there in the box.
Absolutely.
So Charlotte concedes possession. A state team, and Denise, you've been in these moments, slow start offensively, but Sunday 5 goals tonight. Very on the front foot in the attacking end. How do things change here for the Pack?
Yeah, I think they just got to keep driving forward. I think after scoring that 1 goal, they're very confident. They have a lot of energy, but I think Charlotte are also defensively organized. They'll have to stay compact to try and stop NC State, but they're really pushing on to try and score again.
Charlotte surrendered 15 shots against App State, but held them to a 1-1 draw. Coach Fontaine's team, 8 counterattacking goals last year. Still searching for that signature performance is now Jabril 1v3. Good ball to Woner. Looking for the back heel touch and not on the same page with Jabril. It is fascinating how much the ball plays through the Bayern Munich product and how she can facilitate. There's a turnover for the 49ers. Jaden Thomas will settle it. Thomas, one of the super seniors, her 75th career match tonight in the college ranks. NC State already with its senior day. That was last week, but plenty more home matches here for Thomas. Now Jabril, who's been a gazelle out there on the pitch, has it dispossessed. And out comes Reese Black. "15 minutes in, the early goal from Annika Woner, who's right here on the ball. In the 4th minute, the difference. And Woner fighting for possession. That was last touched by Charlotte. Hodney with a risky pass that then turns into a turnover. Aoki comes forward to Santoro's club, wanting to press with their lines. And it's caused Charlotte to be a little uncomfortable tonight.
For sure, it's hot out there.
There's an early foul on Nakata. He was really pressed. He talked to Coach Santoro in the preseason. He said the quality is what we need from Nakata, and she's shown that with the assist tonight. Jabril wins it back. Look at the run here from Soto if she can be found. Woner plays it to the opposite side. Aoki threatening. And Amelia Brown boots it all the way to midfield. I don't have the exact numbers, but it feels like it's a 75-25 kind of possession night, all NC State. Jabril considers. Woner wants it on her left, and what a save by Wakeman. That ball does stay in play. Oh, hold on. Okay, it is a corner. Line referee John Lampkins there on the call.
Yeah, Warner's been excellent so far. She just cuts inside and great shot and creates a corner for her team, but she's been so dynamic for this NC State team.
Taking the corner kick for the Wolfpack, number 9, Hannah Jabril.
So Hannah Jabril in for the corner. Only the second for the Pack, but it feels like a lot more opportunities in these first 15 minutes. Jabril out to the 8. And a battle for the header. It's an NC State team back in the top 25 for the first time all year, and maybe for the first time here at home playing like a team that can dominate possession. As the entire Charlotte bench begins to warm up behind him, we'll see what Coach Fontaine has planned. Woner on the one touch, Wakeman the save, and the finish for the Wolfpack. Jaden Thomas, the beneficiary for the 2-0 lead.
Great ball by Jabril into Anna Woner. She's really creating a lot for her team, and Jaden Thomas is there just to hit it into the goal, but really happy for Jaden Thomas, and a player who was injured all last season and a real leader for this team as well, so she deserved that.
The grad senior gets on the scorecard for her 3rd career goal at NC State. That's a lot of experience, 75 matches, and it is paying off tonight. They all count the same, Denise, regardless of how it goes in.
Exactly, it does. A goal's a goal.
And with the way NC State had struggled to score the first 3 matches, now 7 in their last 100 minutes. A throw-in one here for the Pack. This is about as an ideal of a first 20 minutes if you're Tin Santoro. Oh, great move on the ball from Nakata. You know the move's good when the camera op even moves the camera, expecting the ball to go somewhere.
Oh yeah, that was a great shift by her. Midfielder's technique.
That'll be on TikTok tonight. As Holt gives it away. You can tell Charlotte, so many bodies committed defensively. It's really hard to push forward. A couple of combinations here for Reese Black, who goes long, but no one on the run. Soto with a lot of space. Wow, look at the bodies that Soto attracts. That opens up the field for Jabril. She plays it wide. Aoki. Good deflection from Charlotte Harris, the grad senior defender from Liverpool.
Excellent play by NC State.
Now entering the pitch.
And now Tim Santoro to an early substitute as Antonello Maciotto will come in, the true freshman out of Uruguay. Maciotto's been really good for the Uruguayan national team at the U19 level and making an early impact here for State. Oh, the moves of Nakata tonight have been lovely. First touch for Maciotto. Right back to her. Into space. And a deflection from Brown. Holt. Good dispossession. And Westerbeek on an island out there. Running the half marathon to midfield, wanting a whistle. Look at the mass of bodies NC State has back defensive. I'm not sure how you tic-tac-toe that tonight. Charlotte still committing 5 or 6 back on the defensive line, even with possession. Antonella's impact there, earning the throw-in. Minutes in, a 5-shot advantage, 2 early goals from Woner and Thomas. All NC State tonight. Maciotto fighting for position. And she does concede the throw. Let's see what the captain Sydney Smith can do in this position. A reigning all AAC standout. There was a nice run to the top of the field. Bader finds her and then lost Patrick. Because that is the formula for scoring here tonight if you're Charlotte, as the foul goes the other way. Outshot 15-2 against Mississippi State, a perennial top 25 team. And just have not had a ton of possession tonight against the number 25 Wolfpack. Here's Nakata again, settling into dangerous positions. Now Tolentino comes forward. Aoki from distance, just over. Did he get a touch there as well? Okay, no, it is a goal kick.
NC State have so much possession in the middle of the field. She gets on a half turn and it's a great strike, but
that ball almost tipped back in too. Denise, we'll have you post game fire a couple of those and show us how it's done. Remember the NC Courage. That one challenging for Macioto. So Soto will settle it down. Ooh. And now Charlotte with an opportunity. Kaylee will settle it in. You can hear the communication from the back line. They want to swing it horizontally a lot more tonight. So Brown shoots it long using the speed of Peyton Patrick. And Protopis is easily there. I will say Protopis' save in the first 5 minutes, that totally changes the outlook of this match.
It does. It was an excellent save by her.
It's on an early corner right after NC State put one in. That's been the lone Charlotte chance tonight. And look at this long ball onside. Woner charging. Keeper out of position. Woner rolls it home for her second. It's Annika Woner's week here in Raleigh. Number 10, 4 goals in 2 matches for the celebrator.
What a fantastic passing behind. Charlotte's back line was high and they seen the space, and Woner again is just having a game tonight. That touch was excellent by her just to fake out the goalkeeper, and a great finish.
Also a substitution here for NC State. Alex Moore will come in. The California product. Wow, and what a busy night for Woner. You know you're having fun when you're doing the Dougie after a goal celebration. And then you're zobbing. I don't know if that's an expression, but you're pulling the Zava and playing to the crowd. By the way, Ted Lasso Season 4 approved for script writing this week.
Can't wait for that.
We'll see when Roy Kent returns to Apple TV. Uh-oh. We have a defender down on the turf for Charlotte. So State with numbers, testing Westerbeek again, and Wakeman gets it out of trouble. Now a whistle on the pack. First foul for Alex Moore, who started 5 matches last year, missed all of 22 due to injury, but a good piece in the midfield. Remember, 270 minutes, 1 goal for the Wolfpack. Well, in the last 110 minutes, 7 goals. Maybe a moment here for Charlotte in individual brilliance. Manali, how do you avoid looking at the scoreboard if you're Charlotte?
Yeah, it's tough for them. They're doing a lot of running, and they just need to get hold of the ball now. Be patient with it for a second, get their breath back, because they're just chasing the game.
This is Bader staying onside, the top assist giver from a year ago. Bader off her left. Oh, here's a good ball and a stumbling shot from Hodney. Bader turns. She has been a menace in the side. Through ball. I mean, once again, that's 2 or 3 opportunities for Charlotte tonight. And we'll show you this one from a moment ago.
Great ball by Bader again. She really is involved in everything. Everything is going through her for Charlotte.
I mean, one-timers are challenging, but if Hodney gets a good look on that, I think it's easily 3-1.
Absolutely.
And then another promising look there. Serena Spitz has checked into the match, the Raleigh native from Raleigh Charter High School. You see her number 16 in the green. She's one of 5 siblings, and you're one of 10 siblings.
1 of 10.
Oh, my goodness. One more and you have a starting 11.
Exactly.
I'll volunteer myself, go to Ireland, and we'll be part of the O'Sullivan family, the clan, if you will.
The clan.
That is a free tackle. A Charlotte team whose strength of schedule, according to the NCAA, is 4th in the country. They've played a really tough slate the first 2 weeks. 2-1 so far. Or sorry, 0-3 with a draw mixed in. Great passing here from NC State, getting out of a little bit of traffic. And as I say that, a bad pass. The broadcaster jinx is alive and well, Denise. Hopefully it never falls on you with the courage, but it does happen.
I hope not.
A Wolfpack team who gears up for top 20 Colorado. What a huge matchup for the Pack coming up on Sunday.
Yeah, it's going to be a massive game, but looking at NC State right now, they're flying. They're so confident. They're full of energy. So I think they'll be going into that game with confidence as well if they keep going the way they are.
That's a huge slate Sunday on ACC Network. Top 25 clash, and Olivia Protapas is there. Had one early save on a corner, and she's been very good off her line tonight, which as a keeper takes experience to know when to come out, when to stay in. Maria Echezarreta, who had started over 50 games at NC State, injured at the start of conference last year. So Protapas has filled those duties very nicely. Another long ball. Let's see if Black can get underneath this. Nope. Tolentino has other plans. Wow, her closing speed is next level. A UNC grad transfer. Who has scored a goal on this pitch for an opposing team for Carolina 2 years ago. And into the portal wanting fresh legs. Tim Santoro finds a good piece. Here she is now looking to mark Peyton Patrick out wide, and she does just that. Nice to have a veteran in your left center back.
Oh yeah, it's needed to have experience in the back line. They can see everything from back there, so to have that leadership is really important.
So we're going to take a water break here. A quick chance to rehydrate. It is 88 out with a little bit of humidity.
And the action will return shortly.
We're going to lay low and step aside for a second and then jump back on with you here in just a minute. Typically we go to commercial. We'll just kind of take the headphones off for a minute, and then when they come back, we'll...
Gotcha. It's so interesting to watch it from here.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, the spacing you really see from up high too. So following the water intermission, a 3-0 start. Part of the game the last few years they've added the college level, especially when it's 90 degrees with humidity tonight. Feels like 98 out.
It is so hot right now.
Busy week here at NC State. The football home opener tomorrow against Western Carolina. Here on the pitch, a rare Wednesday matchup. 8th meeting all time. Charlotte and NC State. Wolfpack impressive offensively. Warner with 2. Thomas sandwiched in between. And if you're Tim Santoro, it's a PB&J of offense so far. See, I thought as a soccer player you'd appreciate the Uncrustables reference, the peanut butter jump, but maybe just me.
It was pretty funny.
I don't know what your pregame snack choices are.
Definitely not that.
Denise O'Sullivan from NC Courage. I'm Evan Budrovich as that ball plays out. And a goal kick here for Protapas. NC State part of a busy top 25 loaded with ACC teams. Carolina, Stanford, obviously #1 Florida State, Louisville, and the Wolfpack at number 25 join those ranks. Charlotte with a rare moment here. Peyton Patrick chips one on and beats Protapas. Whoa, Patrick Starr has entered the group chat. Her 6th career goal and maybe her finest from distance.
That is a fantastic goal by Peyton Patrick. Saw the goalkeeper off her line and took that opportunity.
Now that is an incredible look. Had Protapas off her line and beat her. As State gives the ball away. That is the moment here if you're Brandy Fontaine you wanted to see from your club.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I think that will give Charlotte a lot of momentum now. I think they really needed that goal going into the second half as well to give them a lot of confidence.
First goal of the year for Peyton Patrick, and this offense really trying to heat up. Just 2 goals all year. Bader had the other goals, and now a foul on the pack. More importantly, you see the emotion from Charlotte out of that goal. Not sure what was said during that water timeout, but it has certainly turned the tide for the 49ers. Amelia Brown, who has so much of the offense play through her foot at that defensive position. Bader the chip forward. Abby Hugh has come in for NC State. She plays it forward for Jade Bordelot, a new sub. Bordelot, nice on the ball. Hugh with a interesting shot from distance. Tried to finagle that one through. Part of a 2-match week for both clubs. Important to get your subs in, especially with a top 25 Colorado coming up. That one is blasted out of play. The speed of Craven comes in, and Holt will let it roll out. Mary Frances Sims has also come in, the sophomore out of Mississippi. See her number 21 on the red, getting her 3rd appearance of the year. Coach Santoro, 8 substitutes on Sunday. That was a 5-0 win. Chance to expand the lines tonight. How vital are these next 11 minutes here if you're NC State, Denise?
Yeah, they look fantastic. They have all of the ball. The space in midfield that they're getting is great. There's a lot of space in there. So for me, I would keep attacking that space in midfield. Mana Nakata has been excellent tonight. Everything is going through her. So if I'm NC State, I would keep doing that for sure.
Have controlled so much of the ball for that 3-0 lead, but here's Charlotte with a late goal from Patrick. Just a second goal of the year for the Niners. That's an important one. Nakata plays it into space for Abby Hugh. And a strong play from Sydney Smith, the captain and 3-year starter. And now Charlotte will bring in 2 more here to close out the first half. Bailey Manfredi, the Greenville, South Carolina product, enters.
Entering the control of the 49ers, number 4, Bailey Manfredi, and also number 25.
And also Candace Calvin, the Charlotte product from South Mecklenburg, which is about a 20-minute drive to UNC Charlotte, depending on traffic. I'd like my drive up 401 from Fuquay Arena to here was 25 minutes, but if there's traffic, it could take 40 minutes on a football game day. Both schools back for class. Charlotte returned last week. NC State, much the same. With a crazy pack-a-palooza over the weekend. Hillsborough Street was rocking. Now Mary Frances Sims on the ball. Nice through ball. There's not enough space there for the aggressive Macioto.
It's a great turn by Sims as well. That's where NC State are really getting to space tonight and really punishing Charlotte.
It's sloppy there from Charlotte. You can tell this pressure playing a little bit of a factor tonight. Brooklyn Holt with an interesting throw in, and with some traffic, a foul the other way. Sims clipped the defender. As we tick it under 9 minutes to go in this first half. And Charlotte has just struggled to maintain possession of the ball tonight. Club that's faced top 25 TCU, ranked Mississippi State, and now ranked NC State tonight. And a clear foul. No yellow, but it does present challenges for this defense. Amelia Brown with the questions for our lead referee, Catherine McCormick. Oh, but now for my favorite part of the sport. Identify where the free kick comes from, and then draw the 10-yard line. Situationally, a big set-piece goal at Campbell for NC State. They haven't had a ton this year. Nakata plays it in. Had her kept in the box. Charlotte able to evade pressure there with Craven. Lashley, nice ball for Manfredi. I will say Amelia Brown has been a great enforcer defensively, especially on the ball. Charlotte has needed a physical presence. She comes up from that back line more to a central midfield role here late in this half. Charlotte club that opens AAC play September 12th against South Florida. Those are the preseason #1 and #4 ranked teams. Memphis also in that discussion. Now Moore swings it middle to Francis Sims. Oh, ricocheted. That'll go off NC State. Now, if that leads to a goal, then something's really cooking for the Wolfpack tonight. The back heel double doink deflection.
Would have been nice.
Ooh, a little bit of physicality there with the shoulders. Referee letting him play. And here I thought football kicked off tomorrow. At Carter Finley, interesting.
It's that midfield physicality.
Well, I appreciate Catherine McCormick letting them play tonight. Sims on the touch. Now Sims outside the box. And did the keeper touch that first? Okay, she did. So a corner kick.
Sims has brought a ton of energy to this game. She's creating a lot for the state.
And her one-touch passing there was really good in space as well.
Taking the corner kick. For the Wolfpack, #6, Mana Nakata.
Ana Nakata makes her way in. 0 career assists for the Pack entering tonight, but she has made her presence felt. Here comes the 4th corner for the Pack. Good ball in, and a header won by Smith. The handball gives it away. Charlotte, who's been dying for some possession, denied the chance at a counter, and they'll play it slow. Such a challenge when you get in these track meet matches, Denise, and then you have to ramp it up to get a counter-attacking goal.
Yeah, Charlotte are really trying. They don't have the ball a lot, so it's tough for them. They're really deep in the pitch, and every time they get it, they can't really get it forward.
That time Charlotte did win possession. Candace Calvin dribbles out of traffic and goes back to her captain, Sydney Smith. The Huntersville native. We're up 15 minutes outside of Charlotte. And the Vuvuzelas have joined the conversation tonight. It is Hawaiian night here at Dale Soccer Stadium. Results in a throw as we hit the 2.5-minute mark of this first half. Asiato's been real close to winning balls in some dangerous spots. Now Aoki will swing it back. The high pressure of Manfredi. And that long ball stays on side here. That concedes another corner as we hit the 2-minute mark. No rush for Mana Nakata, who delivers the 5th corner for the Pack tonight. And there's Megan, the team videographer, just to her right, ready to capture every moment on social media. Minute and a half remaining in this first ball. Charlotte gets that header out of pressure. And a throw in here for the Pack. Brooklyn Holt throws that out of play. What a dominant first half, though, if you're NC State, a 3-1 lead and playing off great momentum for Sunday.
Yeah, they're fantastic tonight. So much energy. Their strengths are really playing through the midfield, those half spaces. Mana Nakata getting on the ball. Her quality is amazing in midfield, and that's what NC State need.
Closing seconds here for the 49ers with Amelia Brown, who shoots one long. And a foul the other way. Let's see how aggressive NC State wants to be. One of the last touches here for the Wolfpack with Brianna Weber.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
That will tick off the final seconds of this first half. And one last chance, just a bit late. Dominant effort from NC State's offense. Annika Warner with a couple of goals. Jaden Thomas on the board. But Peyton Patrick. And now the star of the first half, Mana Nakata. Get ready for the opening touch. And just like you predicted, quickly on the ball, Denise, for NC State.
Yeah, they're going to keep getting on the ball here, keep creating opportunities to score more goals. I can definitely see that coming.
Annika Warner, who's had 4 goals in her last 2 matches, continues to apply that high pressure and earn the throw. Now, her work rate as well has been so high tonight. Warner wanted a whistle there. Has had moments of high scoring in her tenure. 5 goals last year, 4 goals now in a week this year. I asked Tim Santoro this year, he wanted more scoring depth. 6 different players have scored this season. They've had years with Jamise Joseph where she would score 9 or 10, but not necessarily the balance. And a lot different story here in 24. Back to Wakeman there, clearing out of pressure. Not a good ball. The captain armband has changed here at halftime. Charlotte Smith will don it on the defensive line here for the Charlotte 49ers. Both her and Sydney Smith very active on that back line. With a name like Charlotte's only fitting you don the captainship for her senior year. Pack have won every second ball tonight. Look at this feed to Tolentino. Page centers on the ball and just missed.
That was a fantastic ball by Tolentino. Down the left wing. Another opportunity, great opportunity for NC State.
Watch Masiotto here come in.
Another fantastic opportunity. I think NC State are going to keep putting the pressure on Charlotte here.
This type of effort, 5 is the season high for now. See how that plays out over the next 42 minutes. A Charlotte club that's already faced 3 top 25 teams. They'll face another ranked foe in Memphis at the start of October. He's a busy first month for Coach Fontaine's club. But you learn a lot in these moments too if you're Charlotte.
Yeah, you do. You go through these games in every single season, and yeah, this will give them, it'll be a learning experience for them, but it'll make them stronger going forward for sure.
Here's a ball chipped in, and Protopis comes off her line. Olivia's had a couple of moments in front of her, but so calm and collected.
She's been excellent back there. That's what you need in a goalkeeper.
Earned her first win in the final month of the year last year against Syracuse, and has donned the job here in 24. The Louisville transfer.
Annika Warner is just all the way back in the pitch defending. She's been excellent. That's what you need in your striker, just scoring goals, but also doing the work for the team as well defensively.
Very versatile midfielder for Tim Santoro. Tolentino centers it around. NC State really testing the width of the Charlotte defense. And there's Coach Santoro tossing it over. His demeanor hasn't changed much, whether up 3-1, up 5-0 Sunday, or trailing against Campbell or ECU. He's shown confidence in his unit. Mostly touched on finishing in the attacking third, and we've seen a lot more of that tonight.
Yeah, he's wanted a lot more than that, and he's getting that tonight. The girls have been excellent in attack, and they've been creating a lot of goal-scoring opportunities. Got three goals, so they'll keep pushing on that. Look to get on the score sheet again.
Three goals in the first 25 minutes for the Pack, and then the Peyton Patrick goal made it 3-1. Good defense there from the Niners. Spitz plays it forward. And the midfield is so entrenched defensively, there's not much room for those second attacks. Now a race as Smith plays it back to Wakeman, the all-conference keeper, three-time player of the week in the American last year, and the top returning goalkeeper of any in the AAC. Nice decision there for Brianna Weber. It's not her first rodeo, 61st career match. What's your favorite carnival ride or state fair ride? We'll get close to that in October.
The big wheel.
Ooh. I have a fear of heights, so for me it's
so you're not doing that.
something low. Get me above 10 feet, and that could be dangerous. There's a collision, and Charlotte with Westerbeek. Those are moments of counterattacking that Charlotte may need tonight, because at 3-1, this match is far from over.
Yeah, it's definitely not over, but Charlotte need to keep putting the pressure on. They need someone to put their foot in the ball, relax the game a bit, and then catch NC State on the counterattack. But they need more players to join in.
There's been a lot of one-on-one, to your point. This one swung wide. Brown into open space. Now to the captain, Harris. Patrick to her left. Brown dispossessed by Nakata, who has been on every inch of grass tonight. This could be a ball for Patrick, staying on side. Throw in for Charlotte. Here's Patrick, good passing. Bader, a bit inside. Who scored her 13th career goal in the season opener with a look here.
It's great play. They need more of this combination play on the edge of the box. Just unlucky there, a bit too hard, but they need to do more of that and create more goal scoring opportunities. That's how they'll get more goals.
The operations staff back there on it right away. It takes a team effort to make things happen.
Sure does.
And now NC State, they have dominated possession. 3-0 start. Charlotte with a long distance strike from Patrick to get back on the board. Here on Hawaiian night, Ohana from our ACC Network Extra family with Denise O'Sullivan, her broadcast debut, member of the NC Courage. I'm Evan Budrovich. Number 25, NC State, not only scoring 5 goals Sunday, but a flurry of first half goals tonight. On the heels of a top 25 matchup with Colorado Sunday night, 7 o'clock on ACC Network. The good news, it won't be 95 and sticky on Sunday. It has not slowed down either of these teams so far. Taylor Chisholm comes into the match defensively for the Pack. Saw her number 22 in the red, and now she has to hustle back defensively. Look at the run here for Patrick. Tolentino step for step. Patrick turns. Patrick! No room on the centering. Patrick again, that hit her noggin, but stays in play.
She's been so dynamic for them. She's been excellent tonight, all over the park.
Well, her goal from 35 yards out was lovely. And she's worked hard up that right flank. Charlotte's done a much better job in the second half, holding the ball, playing possession a little bit. All of a sudden, Bader into space. The top goal scorer from a year ago for Charlotte. Bader wants a look. And it's going to take a lot tonight to fire from that distance. Oh, Soto files a rocket, hits Coach Fontaine. I'll say not so friendly fire tonight, but all in good work, nothing intentional there.
It's a great ball in midfield, breaking the line. Charlotte need more of that tonight.
Grace Black takes advantage into some space. And that back four starts to become a back two here for the Niners. Trying to manufacture, if anything, just spread out the Pack defense. Bader in a holding position. It's going to be a tough save, and good work from Patrick. And then State brings up its back line so quickly, it's been hard for Charlotte to maintain any bit of second balls, second attack. So Tim Santoro taking a page at Anson Dorrance here. A quadruple substitution. A line change, if you will.
It's good to get some fresh legs on right now again.
Returns. Abby Hugh comes back in. Anna Jabril will re-enter. And Jade Bordelot will get minutes. Here's some of those fresh legs, including Jabril looking to pressure Wakeman. That long ball just over the head of Jabril. When you are a substitute, how do you make an impression? How do you showcase what you can do in moments like this?
Yeah, you're coming into the game and you never know how long you have in the game. So I think you got to give everything for the team, every bit of energy that you have, and try and make an impact as soon as you come in.
The Pack have brought in 5 substitutes tonight. It has been a mission of Tim Santori. He wants to go 18, 19 deep at times. He hasn't had to with 2 goals from Woner, and then Thomas mixing in for the 3-0 start. Charlotte with one of its own from Peyton Patrick. Here comes Abby Hugh on the counter. Loves to go with her left. And that's sniffed out nicely. Here's a chance for the Pack. Smith with a nice touchdown. The Pack have started to find their sea legs here in the second half, after controlling almost 80% of the possession in that first half. Holt sends it wide for Weber. Good ball back to Weber. It's on the board, a low touch. And now the Pack are just playing mind games with Charlotte. And Bordeleau earns the throw. What a raucous atmosphere tonight. 1,895 in attendance. Third straight home match over 1,500, and Hawaiian Night has brought them out in droves here at NC State. I'll set the over-under at 2,000 for the national ranking on Sunday. You know what? Let's be fair. 2001.
Fair enough.
Just in case. And this home faithful has been showing a great offensive display. 13 shots from the Pack. And defensively, minus the one long distance counterattack, they've been solid on this end as well.
Yeah, they really have. They're solid back there. They're keeping the ball when they need to. They're very calm in possession, and there's not much getting through them. So Charlotte are going to need to keep digging for that goal.
Now Bordeleau into space. And again, every time Charlotte looks to get out of the back end, it's been so challenging to connect passes. Good win on the ball here for the Niners. Let's see what Bader can accomplish. On the move to her right and deflected. Backheel touch, Westerbeek. And Weber quickly dispenses.
You can see Macy Bader getting on the ball there, but she needs some support. She's up there by herself, and I think Charlotte need to commit more numbers now. They're behind, so they need to get some goals.
The Clayton native, whose family's here in attendance tonight, Grace Keeley, has just checked in. She even had a little fathead from the family. Those are nice and easy. Get a picture of your face and show it for everyone to enjoy here in the heart of Raleigh at NC State. I printed out one of those of my dog at our wedding. It was one of the favorite things this summer.
Oh, yeah?
Dog coasters and the fat head of the animal. Just in case you need a fall activity. Here's a ball in on target, and Pratap is tested by Harris. Wanted to make sure the Dogs didn't get let out to make this a 3-2 game.
It's a good effort on goal. Unlucky, but they got to keep creating those chances now. They got to push forward. As I said, they're behind, so they got to keep trying to create goal scoring opportunities.
Oh, that might be a yellow. Stop the clock, and yes, a card is issued. Alex Moore with the clear tackle.
Physicality in midfield by Alex Moore, but
there's a way to do it, and the arm grab will get caught more times than not. So this does present a promising opportunity for Braylon Francher, a Wake Forest native. Francher plays this into the box. The second ball is won by Jabril. Abby Hugh couldn't save it. And it looks like Charlotte's going to bring in one more here.
Now entering the pitch for the 49ers.
Bailey Manfredi.
Number 4, Bailey Manfredi.
Whose mom was a star volleyball standout at Emory, high-class institution down in Florida. Great aerospace institution as well. Patrick weaves to the middle. She's shown her goal-scoring ability from distance. Here's Harris. Oh, the noggin there in the corner. By the way, this is a matchup of two engineering powerhouses, UNC Charlotte and NC State. We'll have a 3D makerspace competition at the end of the match to figure out who gets the technological victory.
Taking the corner kick for the 49ers.
Francher here for the second corner of the night for Charlotte. Francher goes to the 8, and the header won by the Pack. Smith, good chip on, just over the head of her target. Wanted Manfredi. And that could present some challenges on the set pieces in.
yeah, that was a great ball in the box. But as I said, they just need to commit more numbers now and get bodies in the box to be able to get that goal.
Tapas, who has one key save, that was in the first half, kept it a 1-0 score. And Charlotte has now started to earn possession in the second half. And Serena Spitz, the Raleigh native, on the ball. A ton of North Carolinians, 21 on the Charlotte roster. And a handball issued there to Weber. This feels like a spot where if I'm Charlotte, I'm putting bodies in the box and playing a ball in.
100%.
The back line for State sitting right on the edge of that 18. State looking to sub on the next whistle. So here's the free kick. Is it short? Warlow, good defending. And the Pack easily picked that one up. Options here for Francher. Goes back to her captain, Charlotte Harris, who's a criminal justice major. Can she crack down this State defense? What a beautiful ball outside. Brown, the midfielder, centers. And a good header from State. Back to back. Great swings into the box if you're Charlotte. You have to like this second half if you're Brandy Fontaine.
Yeah, they've, whatever she said to them at halftime, they've really came out and changed the game. They're on the front foot now. They got some momentum. So see if they can keep creating those chances.
Antonella Mazziotto will come in for NC State. The uber talented freshman out of Uruguay. Nakata will re-enter for the Pack. Nakata was untouchable out there in the middle of the pitch. It's like playing Battleship against a moving target. You never line up the bullets to dispossess her.
She never loses the ball.
Here's Nakata on the defensive end, keeping tabs in the central defense. Wakeman's the release valve, but there's not a lot of space there. This will stay in play. Olivia Kelly getting her first minutes. A grad senior from New Hampshire, the center back here for State. Here's her touch. She was excellent at New Hampshire. America East Defender of the Year. That's the conference defender. This ball rolls all the way back to Wakeman. And I'll give Wakeman credit. Her goalie kit looks like the color of waves off the Bermuda coast. It does have that coral color vibe to it.
Really stands out, doesn't it?
You got to match the name. You got to do it right. The alternate goalie keeper jersey. And then Protapas in the purple, which I think also kind of stands out as a complementary color to red. I don't know how much thought the girls put into it, but we will discuss. And Freddie dribbles into a wall of Pack. Oh, good chip on. Those are going to be tough to win individual balls in the box, but you can start to see what Charlotte wants to accomplish here. And it has forced State to inch back defensively. They haven't played as forward in this second half.
Yeah, Charlotte are really putting the pressure. They look more comfortable in this half now, and they need to keep getting bodies forward and creating those chances.
Number 2, Una Aoki.
Una Aoki will come back in for the Pack. She'll give Abby Hugh the breather.
For the 49ers, number 6, Macy Bader.
And Macy Bader, the all-conference forward at Apex, comes in. You hear the Bader family in attendance. That's the part I love about this matchup. So many intertwined triangle players. Who have played so many matchups down the street at Wake Med Soccer Complex in Cary. A place you call home from time to time.
It is. It's a great stadium.
Denise O'Sullivan tonight, member of the NC Courage. I'm Evan Budrovich. A second half where Charlotte has had some moments to make it 3-2, but unable to put quality shots on target. NC State has handled that pressure as the number 25 ranked team, searching for a back-to-back resounding wins. Back to Wakeman. Who in the last match saved a PK against App State. That was Charlotte's first penalty kick save in 5 years. They had not suffered many, but able to make the stand and keep it a 1-1 draw up in Boone. Now Boone in 3 weeks, when those leaves turn to yellow and brown, I'll take that road trip any day up I-40. And can take 40 all the way from the coast of North Carolina to the coast of California.
There we go.
4 days and a few sweet teas later. That'd be quite a trip. I've done it once in my life. I don't recommend it unless you really want to explore the country. You can take the northern route through Texas and Oklahoma, or take the southern route through New Orleans and then go down through Louisiana.
I'll have to try it.
You get a week. I'll give you the MapQuest directions. The hip check pass actually plays nicely there to Patrick. But Jabril on the ball. I love when both players point in the opposite direction.
Right.
Try to work the official. John Lampkins, he saw it right away.
You have to.
And then players who magically move 15 feet forward from when the ball goes out of play. It's all part of the sport. There's an art to it.
It is.
Certainly.
NC State look to be more patient now, just keeping the ball, knocking it around.
Here's a shot from distance. Hold on a second there. Maciotto testing Wakeman.
Just really patient in the build-up. Maciotto with an excellent shot from distance.
Taking the corner kick.
And her ability to keep that ball down, too, from such a far distance. Impressive.
Very impressive.
Hannah Jabril, who has 1 career assist, will line up this corner. The 6th of the night for the Wolfpack. High ball in, headed down, and Wakeman all over it. Looked like Chisholm had her head on it, right into the midst of the keeper.
It's a great ball in by Jabril. Chisholm gets up, but keeper does well again.
Chisholm at 5'10", making things happen, the Wilmington product. Pack have scored on a corner this year down in Buies Creek. That was their first goal of the season after nearly 300 minutes scoreless. And then things have changed in the last 2 matches. 8 goals for NC State.
Yeah, Coach Santora said he wanted to really work on that attack in third, and they're really doing that in the past few games. 8 goals is absolutely excellent. So if they can keep that momentum going, it'll be really good.
49ers. Number 22, Evie Craven.
Evie Craven will come in for Charlotte. You look at what Florida State has done, 13 goals in its first 4 matches. Reigning national champs are rolling once again. They are not on the NC State schedule this year with the unbalanced ACC slate. Take out Florida State, in comes number 2 Stanford, so not much of a reprieve if you're the Wolfpack. The Pack, oddly, will also not face Duke nor UNC in the conference slate. They will face a quality Clemson side late in October, and a good Notre Dame team in the top 10. As Wakeman remains busy back there. 7 in the national polls for the ACC, including 25th NC State. That'll be tested this Sunday against another top 25 foe, in Colorado out of the Big 12 this year. That matchup, as you see on ACC Network, Mike Watts will be on the call. Pack have had multiple ranked wins the last 3 years. That'll be a huge test. Number 22 in town. A moment for Harris. Craven, nice centering ball, with a bit behind her attacker. Because you're right, you really want a back post runner there to find that and make something happen.
Yeah, 100%. You need runners in the box for anything to happen. So I think that's something Charlotte need to do for the next 15 minutes, is get those runners in the box to create more goal scoring chances.
It's that risk reward if you're Brandy Fontaine, but down 3-1, you have to make something happen here.
Yeah, you got to commit bodies forward.
And if you give up the counter goal, you know at that point the match is over anyway. Charlotte content playing through Wakeman, who's pursuing her master's in interdisciplinary studies, which means a multitude of studies.
Nice.
Believe it or not, these two schools, Charlotte and NC State, the two largest enrollment schools in the state of North Carolina.
Wow.
And by yearly percentages, too. They both are rising rapidly, each over 20,000 students, which is why we have nearly 2,000 here tonight.
Yeah, it's great to see the support out here.
And Freddie will test Protapas. Certainly the creative green light there for this Charlotte attack. Jabril with her excellent play on the ball, wins it, takes on another. And the effort of Maciotto able to keep it. That freshman Maciotto, such a good feel for where to be on the pitch.
Yeah, she's excellent. You can see her quality on the ball is so good.
There's another touch for Antonella and wins the throw. The pack will bring in two more. Jade Bordelot will return for NC State. And Annika Warner, the goal scorer, at 2 in the first half. She comes back in. That signals to me that Tim Santoro's not taking his foot off the gas.
I don't think so, especially bringing Annika Warner back into the game again. She's going to want to get in the score sheet. She's been excellent and really dynamic
on a
player.
Second just high from Bordelot. Yeah, that's how you make an instant impact.
Oh, it's great combination play on the edge of the box with a fantastic shot to finish. Don't think NC State are done yet.
See the look on the students' faces in the background. That's the Red Terrors back there, student section that has packed this place out tonight. Referee had stopped the clock for a moment. Now it resumes. NC State on the verge of its 400th program win. And for Coach Tim Santoro, he'd move into second all-time in NC State wins. 88 on the verge tonight. Traffic on the highway there. Ball comes loose. And this is all without Janet Okeke, who's playing for her Canadian U20 national team right now. Even more depth coming back in the next few weeks.
Yeah, having that experience is excellent to come back into the team. They have a lot of depth already, but for a player of her caliber to come back in, it's really great.
She could come back as early as mid-September or as deep as early October, depending on how the Canadians fare. That ball skips past everybody. Maybe a moment here for Patrick. Patrick has a runner to her right. Patrick goes for goal. And a goal kick. I'm not sure if she saw the runner there in Harris.
Good counter-attacking moment for Charlotte.
Number 30, Reese Black.
It's a great turn. She could have slipped her in on the right, but she went for goal instead.
So as a player there, is Harris offside? Is that why you avoid that ball? Or because you do want to lead her in front a little bit.
Yeah, I think you got to time it right, but I feel like she was definitely onside. You just got to play that ball a bit earlier for her to get onto.
That was a nice run by Harris too, as Reese Black has come in. Both teams have gone 6 to 7 subs deep tonight, with games this weekend coming up. Weber, little back heel touch. And a foul there on NC State. Oh, and went out of bounds. My apologies. Back in the legs of Bordelot. She can shoot from there. So fresh off that long run, Charlotte Harris is back to work. Wow, Harris has an intense motor. She never stops. Tolentino managing the pressure. And Harris earns the throw. Brown on the turn. This has been the story for Charlotte in these last 30 minutes. A lot of moments outside the box, but not much to show for it, but a corner this time.
Yeah, they're really exposing NC State in the wide areas, but they need to get more players involved from midfield to help Macy Bader there.
Taking the corner kick for the 49ers, number 6, Macy Bader.
Now under 8 minutes to play. Charlotte needs this right here. Bader goes short. Francher. Good chip on Francher, and Protopis rises up. Has been called on in moments, but Olivia Protopis up to it. Awkward touch there for Olivia Kelly. Now a substitution for both squads coming in. As Fernandez Soto will return, she'll give Weber the breather for the next 6 minutes. And Laura Kate Westerbeek, the Raleigh native, comes back in. Those parents, Glenda and Peter, we've seen them tonight, the Westerbeek family. Charlotte's starting to commit double and triple teams on the ball. They want to force something in transition. This may be the moment. And a whistle.
Yeah, Charlotte are really getting bodies around the ball now to try and go forward.
How do you handle that as an offensive player when they're coming at you?
You got to just get other players involved. You got to be calm and composed on the ball. Hold it up, wait for other players, and yeah, just keep going, bring the energy. So that clear foul sets up Braylon Francher. She delivers right into the belly of Protopis. Protopis well on her way to her 3rd career win here at NC State. Picked up her 2nd on Sunday. Charlotte will gear up for a matchup at UNC Greensboro on Sunday as the Pack welcome Colorado. Neither team leaves the state for the next 2 weeks until NC State goes to Rutgers. Mr. Beek plays in middle. Charlotte look way more patient now. Unfortunately, time is of the essence, under 5 minutes. Yeah, they need to get balls in the box. But no one there except Protopis, who jumps on top. That's going to be a challenge here for Charlotte in the next 4 minutes. It is. NC State are slowing down the clock. They're very patient in possession, keeping the ball well.
Charlotte will get a throw here as we hit the 4-minute mark. Oh, the mindset down to 4 minutes. This becomes a urgent situation if you're Charlotte. Almost feels like it's time to bring the keeper forward. Play full 11.
Definitely.
Have to create something.
2 goals in 4 minutes is going to be quite hard.
Okay, let's see what Wakeman. Hold on a second. Collision and a Charlotte throw. This could be the moment. That stays in play. Wow, look at the run by Patrick. Patrick enters, centering ball. Pertopis one more time. Oh, the queen of the courts. Nothing getting past Olivia tonight.
Patrick is so dynamic here on the wing. She's just driving forward. Macy Bader, excellent recognition just to pull off and create that space for herself, but unfortunately didn't finish.
And then to sneak the feisty Patrick underneath her.
Yeah.
Second ball.
Yeah, she's excellent. She's been really good for Charlotte tonight.
Instead, it remains 3-1. Under 3 minutes to go. The second half of what could have been if you're Charlotte. NC State, though, holding firm defensively. Wolfpack get it back with Nakata. This will be a dominant win number 2 for NC State. Great first half of scoring. Pack with the goals from Woner. 2, Thomas, 1 of her own. Charlotte had one late in the first half, but that's been it despite a few chances. So we tick under 90 seconds. Here's Nakata again. Good deflection. Because if any one of those flurry of balls goes in, it's 3-2, and this becomes a track meet.
Yeah, exactly. It's game on then for the last 2 minutes. I think that would have gave Charlotte a lot of momentum, a lot of confidence, and I think they would have went forward to try and get that third goal.
1 minute remaining in the second half. 1 minute.
Instead, we fly under 1 minute. NC State will even the series. 4 apiece. And the number 25 Pack will hold home turf tonight. There's Soto. What can she create? Wanted Woner there. And the Pack wisely keeping possession. It was all NC State from the jump. 4th minute goal from Annika Woner. And the last 2 matches, a prolific scoring effort. 5 on Sunday, 3 more tonight. As that closes out the final seconds, NC State, its 400th program victory. And head coach Tim Santoro, he moves into 2nd all-time in NC State career wins. 88 as the number 25 Pack holds serve here in Raleigh.
Yeah, it was fantastic from NC State.